Welcome to episode 13 of the PitCrew Podcast, where we bring the excitement of live music to your ears.
In this episode, we're going to talk about the Mal P concert and how lit that was. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit on how the Marc Anthony concert was.
Make sure you check out all of our social medias. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
So this time, the concert that we went to was Mal P. And he doesn't really have a name. So it's just the Mal P tour. And it started on January 26th in Miami. And it's going to end all the way in August 11th at the Medusa Festival in Spain. That's kind of crazy.
All the way in Spain. He just happened to stop in Seattle on the way.
That's, what, 8 months, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That 8-month run is dope. That's it. When he was here, it was a Saturday. It was February 3rd at the Showbox, and that was it. That was where we just went to see Don Bresky, right?
Yeah. And I remember I had work that day, and I got off kind of late, and then you had church, and we didn't leave until like...
It was at least 9.
Yeah, like 9 o'clock, and the doors opened at 9 o'clock. So we were fucking up, or so we had thought. And we pulled up, and when we got down there, it was like 9:15 or so, but we couldn't find parking anywhere.
There was no parking because it was packed. We didn't even know. Once we got up there and we drove past the venue, we saw the line and how it wrapped around the building.
Yeah, we did not know what we were getting into. But we ended up driving in circles for 20 minutes and found a parking spot. And we went and got in line at like 10 o'clock. And just like you said, the line was all the way wrapped around the building. And since the doors opened at 9, we were like, we had to go in there and try to get in there at 10, because that's when we thought he was going to come out.
We thought by then the line would already be going down.
And we were sorely mistaken, because we were standing out in the cold for...
at least 30 minutes.
Yeah. Just in line for 30 minutes at the Showbox. It was crazy.
Never has that happened.
Not pulling up last minute like that. No, that's unprecedented. But when we finally got inside, he was just walking on stage, because it just changed to saying Mal P on the screen, and he was just putting the headphones in his hand and nothing was really playing. So we knew he was just coming out. And we went up and all the way around to the front and the side of the stage, like we did for Don Bresky, for a couple of songs. He started off strong.
Yeah, he dropped one of his songs that he just dropped, which is Beats from the Underground. That one was really lit.
It's a banger. It came out that day.
Yeah. There was some guy even recording it with 2 Nintendos.
Yes. Some guy had 2, not just 1, 2 DSs. He was double fisting the DSs, like one in each hand.
That's
crazy. Could not believe. I wish I could see his footage that he got, because later on he was in the middle of he wasn't on the side the whole time. He
ended up finding his way beside us again later on in the show. After that, didn't we go get a drink?
Yeah, after we watched a
couple of songs.
Yeah, we went up to the bar and got a drink, and we were up there for probably like 30 minutes. But I remember him doing a remix of I Know by Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Cause right when we got the drink, he dropped that, and it was lit.
Yeah, it literally, we had just turned around from the bar and that song was going.
I knew from that moment it was gonna be a good night.
Yeah, he was remixing everything and anything. So that was literally just the beginning. And we were up there for like 30 minutes of the show, and we ended up getting another drink for the go, and we went down into the crowd. And this time we kind of squeezed our way into the middle. Did we just like move in there?
I think so. I think we just pulled up and we were like, "Excuse me," and just walked straight.
We were like
middle.
just straight in the middle. No, we were on no.
I think the drink had already hit, so we were just going straight into that.
Yeah, we were. It was time. It was time to dance for sure.
Once we got in there, it was up. We were just getting down because he just started dropping song after song with Dress Code. That one was.
You want to know the dress code?
We don't have a dress code.
We don't have a dress code. You just gotta let
go. That one was crazy because I just had recently figured out that was a Mal P song, so it was lit to know that I was gonna see it live, and to see it live, it was lit. And after that, he just started doing remixes.
Literally, he didn't really ever slow down. After that, he did a remix of "Lift Me Up." Who sings that song? I don't remember who sings it, but it's a classic house song.
Exactly.
It's like all-time house song. And he did his own little Mal P remix, and that shit was lit. After that one, he did a remix of Hey Ya by Outkast. He said, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
So
shake
lit.
it, shake it.
I was getting down to that one. That one was such a good time.
I remember I hit the skier,
your
signature move during that one. I had to pull it out.
Yeah, that was, you already know. We had to pull out the good dance moves.
Yeah, we were. I was having a great time. I feel like when everybody in the middle, especially at the Mal P concert, everyone
was having
cool.
a good time.
Everybody's acting cool, but everybody's just like they hitting a little bit. Like I said, we were
shake it. We were getting down.
We were getting jiggy for sure.
When they say get down, we were getting down. You know.
Hey, the PitCrew.
Or I hope you know.
We have to live up to our name, the PitCrew. We got to be running that shit.
We be in the pits. If you see us at a concert, it's gonna be in the pits most likely.
Dead center.
You already know. Shit. And then after that, he did a Dance With Me remix, and he did a Poetic Justice remix, which me with Kendrick being my favorite, that was so lit because he was mixing that.
Literally.
It was going in like
you
nothing.
can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Know just what you want. Poetic justice.
was banging. He even did the Drake part as well.
Exactly.
It was great. And then he did Give Me That Bounce, which is one of his songs.
So what we're gonna do now is get into that bounce. Give me that bounce.
And it's just a banger. It's I think it might be my favorite Mouthpiece song.
What? That's crazy.
It's cause of the second drop.
Oh yeah, that second drop is yeah. It does give you that bounce, if you know what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying, I don't know what to tell you.
And then he did another one of his, right? It's one of his songs.
Yeah, it's a Mouthpiece song.
It's Your Mind Is Dirty, and that one is a banger. I was singing it. I was getting down. Just playing, dancing. And after that, he did a classic that I did not expect him to do.
Out of left field.
He said, "Hey yo, it's Wednesday night." I was like, "No way, Erik, no way. It's Tina Turner."
That is a great song, and just I did not expect that. Out of all the songs that he was gonna play, that was not on my radar.
Rocky Ride, and I said, "Yeah, Rocky Ride."
Ride. Take it to the rock end. I don't know about this.
That's a
That Take It to the Rocket.
that's a great song. That was for like a whole hour and a half of just straight back to back bangers.
Those are just a little bit of the songs that we know that he played.
That's what I'm saying, because he was playing a bunch in between. He was playing, like I said, anything and everything. He was mixing it in. He was really on the deck.
great.
Like he was using all four of the CDJs. Like that boy was going in. After that, we went up to
I
the
told
bar.
Erik we need to go get another drink. I need to get some more juice in.
gotta refuel. That's like 2 hours into the concert at this point, and he's still going. So went back up to the bar, got another drink, and then we came back to the dance floor. And right when we came back, he did Metro, which is one of his songs, and
One of his signature songs.
yeah, I remember the guy like kind of right in front of us, like recognizing it before us, and I was
He said, "Oh." That shit was lit. I was like, "Yo, he's lit. He knows what's up."
yeah. That was that the same guy that was like, I like your glasses?
Nah, that was a different guy. that was a different guy earlier. That he was lit. He came up to me and he said, "Yo, I really fuck with your vibe and your glasses." I was like, "Thank you, bro." I'm telling you, everybody at the Mouthpiece was having a great time.
Yeah. You get to hour 2, everybody's lit.
Everybody is lit.
So everybody was definitely getting into it for sure, because I mean we just named all those songs, but he didn't even play any of his most popular songs yet.
Do you remember that one guy that was with a bunch of girls and he was just like dancing with, like he was just like getting lit with me? Or you don't remember that?
Was
And
he
then
like
they were
passing by?
They were like hella pressing him, like they were like, come on. And then he was like, yeah, but we're getting lit. I was like, hey, come on.
No, I don't. I was kind of in my own world.
I was honestly feeling bad. I was like, all right, bro, go, bro. Your friends are getting pressed.
I don't specifically remember that. I was just probably in my own, just stuck in my own world at that moment, just in the music.
We just be dancing. That should just let you know how good of a time we're having, that everybody is just
everybody around us keeps coming up to us.
Exactly.
And because there were people who were as they were walking through, turning and dancing with us like hella times.
Exactly.
Hella times. So everybody was on good vibes for sure. Then he did a remix of Use Somebody. He said, I know that I could use somebody.
That one's a banger. I appreciate how he just, like, he's a DJ.
Yeah. I did not expect any of the songs for him to remix, but he was just
all the songs.
them.
I didn't know he had that good of a catalog, honestly. I thought
Yeah.
he just had a bunch of
Yeah, I know some of the Mouthpiece songs, but I didn't really know he had it like that.
Yeah. Well, the songs that they drop are just so they can get their name out there. But they usually, well, the good ones usually just play good songs like he did.
Exactly.
And after that, he did We Are the People. And if you know that one, you know it was lit, because we are the people who rule the world. He did that whole song, no?
Yeah, the whole thing.
That one was bumping.
And that one was lit because he mixed it straight into Drugs from Amsterdam, which is Mouthpiece's most
which is
most famous song.
My favorite Mouthpiece song. That's a banger. That's how I figured out who Mouthpiece was, because of that song. Because I got my drugs from Amsterdam. The third drop on that one is just crazy.
And he played the whole song there. That shit was lit.
Even like an extended version almost.
Yeah,
because it was going for a while.
Yeah, because with all the songs, he's just mixing them in one into the other. So he's just like got one part on the loop and then the other song just like playing. So he's doing his own mix of it.
Exactly.
It's like a live mix almost, like if you're watching a band like they're gonna do a different solo type shit.
It was dope to see him do his thing and perform it live for us.
Exactly. After that, he did a remix of Pump Up the Jam.
That's a house classic.
You definitely know that song. Like there's nobody who doesn't know that song. It's a household like classic for sure.
That's even a meme nowadays.
Yeah. Pump up the jam, pump it up, pump.
Why your feet are stomping? You can hear there, or at least my video. I'm just like singing that shit with no words or nothing.
In pretty much every single one of our videos, we're like, hey, like every single time. So you're gonna hear it. That shit is funny to me, but I was having a great time.
We were both having a great time.
Next, he did a remix of "The Less I Know, The Better," which is a Tame Impala song. Oh my, that one was good. Again, unexpected.
Boom, boom, boom. Fuck. Nah. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Boom, 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 ba-dum. That one's a bang.
Yes. That one is a banger. And just like I'm saying, I did not expect his catalog to be that deep. He just kept surprising us. It just kept going. This is like 2.5 hours into the show, and he's still dropping bangers.
And then he did his Miracle remix, which is a Calvin Harris song, which was dope. I didn't know that he had a remix to that song, and that was so lit because we had seen that song live at Coachella, and to see him perform his version of it was really dope. I really enjoyed it. It was a good surprise.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Don Bresky playing a bunch of unreleased IDs. It's just like he's got his own remixes of a bunch of songs that you can't just like put a remix of a song out without all the permissions.
That's why it's so good to go see a DJ, because they just play good music.
Exactly. He's just cooking that just especially to go perform it.
Exactly. After that, he did a Dreams remix.
Oh, I forgot what song that was. It's the
Fleetwood Mac. And here you go again, I want your freedom.
Banger. That was a banger.
That was straight banging. Everybody was.
And that was pretty much the last song that he did, because after that he did Drugs from Amsterdam again, just kind of mixed in one of the last drops. Because at this point it was
at least 1:30, and he even told everybody, he was like, I can't play one more song, I'm gonna get fined $2,000
for every minute.
For every minute. So next time I'll drop that for you guys.
I would get a $2,000 fine. So maybe next time. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tonight. You guys have been fucking amazing. Seattle really is one of the most beautiful cities on this planet, I feel like. With some of the most sexy people in the world. So, love you. Peace out. This was Mount B. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, that it was crazy. He ended up performing for a total of 3
3
hours.
That whole thing that we just talked about was 3 hours.
Can you imagine dancing for 3 hours? That was us.
We don't have to imagine that. We
lived that.
It was like a mini festival that we participated in. It was just one set at a festival.
Exactly. Did you have any expectations going into this concert?
Honestly, I didn't have any expectations because I didn't know what Mal P was like as a performer. So I didn't have anything to expect, and I only knew a couple songs from him. So I really didn't have any expectations. Did you have any expectations?
No, I didn't really know what to expect from him. Like, I know that because like his songs have a lot of plays, and he's like he's more popular in Europe. So I really didn't know and expect it to be that packed, for sure. I didn't expect it to be sold out because Don Bresky was just there, and he was at Coachella last year.
Exactly.
And the homies were able to buy the tickets like the day before. So for it to be sold out and we had to buy it on resale, but like we definitely had to pull up.
I told you we had to pull up.
We definitely did, and but I definitely didn't know what to expect because I agree with you. I didn't know what he was going to be like as a performer. I didn't know he had such a deep
The only thing I
catalog.
knew that it was going to be lit because
That's basically.
Because how is he going to be I don't know what thing gave him the award, but he was the top new DJ of 2023 last year. So I knew that it was going to be lit.
Yeah, and it definitely was lit. I had a great time, and like I was saying, it felt like when I first pulled up, people kind of had their cool card, but the longer it went on, people just started loosening up, and he just kept dropping better song after better song after better song. So
the last hour was just straight bangers. It was just
after we came back from the drink,
dot from dot. Like,
yes,
it was no song was a miss. It was just up.
We named so many songs, and that's still maybe like half of all the songs that he did, because
exactly
I don't know if you understand how long 3 hours is for a concert to be. Like any rap, any singer, anybody, like you're lucky if you get 2 hours. Drake didn't do 2 hours. He did an hour and a half, and he had 21 Savage come out in the middle. So, but like,
and this is a DJ that there's no stops. He was
just
it's one continuous song
just
for 3 hours.
Just mixing it the whole time. It was smooth.
There's no like.
There was not one
I don't
time
think
where he
anyone
stopped.
understands that. Like, you're completely going for 3 hours. That's why it's so crazy. Like at a concert where people are singing or rapping or performing, you have the moment in between each song. But there's no moment in between the song. That's what the DJ is. He's transitioning song from song. So that's his performance. It's for you not to stop. It's for you to have a great time and get down. So that for me, it was great. That was lit.
Yeah.
3 hours of just straight dancing,
straight mixing it.
What else could you ask for?
Straight cooking it. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I had a great time as far as listening to some great music, dancing. Just, it was a great night. I had nothing to complain about. My money was well spent, even after, like, on the resale price.
Exactly.
Like $120, whatever the fuck I paid. What did you pay? It was like,
I think it was like at least like $100, but I don't think it was more than one time.
You definitely got the deal compared to me because you waited a little longer.
Yeah.
But it's because I had been watching it a couple days before, and then on the day of it, like
shot
it
up.
was still going up, and I was like, "Fuck!" At work, I'm gonna just have to buy it, and then like
I'm just
2 hours
a
before,
hard baller.
you're like, "Look what I got it for." I'm just sitting here like, brrr.
Hey, but sometimes I be having to bite the bullet, and you know that's happened to me before.
Hey, somebody's got to bite the bullet. It just is what it is. I paid more, but I still feel like it was my money well spent.
Definitely. You got 3 hours of dance. Like,
And
what
if
else
we
do
had
you want?
made it there earlier, we
We would've got exactly.
because the doors opened at 9 p.m. and we left at 1:30 a.m. So if we got there before the doors open, when the doors open and walked in, imagine how much dancing you would get. That's cardio, baby. That is
Because
cardio.
the day of when we were figuring out if we were going to get the tickets, I saw that he posted on his story. He said, Seattle, I'm doing a 3-hour set. You guys better be ready. So at that moment, I knew I needed to get my ticket.
I remember you sending me that at work.
I knew it was going to be lit. I was ready. It was up.
It was definitely up. I had a great time. Everybody was lit. Everybody wanted him to do an encore. Like we said, he's like, I'm going to get fined.
I'm excited a DJ finally pulled up. This is a DJ.
No, yeah, he turned the showbox into a club. The showbox felt like Tao.
Exactly.
Or like, fuck, what was the other one? Zook.
Zook.
Yeah, I was at Zook, but I was in Seattle.
Imagine with no special effects. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. That was the vibe that I felt while I was in that. It reminded me of like a club in Vegas.
The atmosphere was definitely crazy in there. It was dope. Like we said, everybody was having a great time. People were commenting. They even said they liked my glasses. The homie was singing with me. Like I said, even the other guy, he wanted to keep on vibing with us because his friends weren't as lit. Like, I'm telling you, it was just a great time.
Everybody was super friendly.
After, honestly, that last hour, because most of, I don't know if some people had gone or, they went to get a drink or something, but, the dance floor definitely opened up a little bit, so we had a lot more room to get down, and we were getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, because for the first hour, we kind of had our space, and then from, hour 2 to 3, everybody was kind of tight again. And then everybody was kind of getting tired a little bit towards the end of the last hour. The thing is that
we always have our space. We just always end up making room for us because we just be dancing. So people move, people give us our space, so we're not bumping into them.
That's the best way to put it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at earlier. Is not that other people aren't dancing, but we be dancing.
Exactly. So, I'm not just gonna stand at a concert. I'm gonna get jiggy.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to. I'm not afraid to dance. I'll do. I was
That's
doing the ice skater.
I'm
I'm not afraid to do some dumbass move. There is no such thing as a dumbass move. I'm just dancing.
We're just having a good time. Whatever the music makes you feel like doing, do it.
Do it.
That's what it is. That's literally what it's doing.
Exactly. However your body moves is the right way. It's the right thing to do.
There is no right way to dance. You just got to move.
Yeah. If I could give you any tip, there is no right way to dance. Just keep moving. But I think it's about time we get into our ratings of this concert.
Yeah.
And the first category is the venue, and like we said earlier, it was at the Showbox, the same place where we saw Dombresky 2 weeks prior, and I thought that it was a good choice. I mean, it was sold out. I don't know how fast it sold out, but it was sold out. I feel like even though I paid like 120 or whatever it was on the resale, it was still worth it. And I feel like it was a good pick for the fans because it's got a nice big floor. It's got all the sides, all the bars and stuff. I just think that he could do something bigger, like, because all his videos on Instagram before is like big ass, like a European venue, so it's like
Exactly.
super huge. And so the closest thing to that I could picture is probably the WAMU, which is like a couple thousand more people. And when we were standing in line, there was multiple people walking up asking people in line if they were selling tickets. So I don't know if he could sell like thousands of more tickets, but like there was definitely more people that wanted to get in the day of.
Exactly. I feel you because I agree that he could sell out a little bit bigger of a venue, and like you said, there was definitely people asking us for tickets. I think the ticket price was like it was a good price. I didn't think it was crazy because if we would have got it from the venue, it was what, $40, right?
Like 45.
It was 45
type shit. Yeah.
So if you would have got it at like from resale,
If before
what is that called?
pre-sale?
Pre-sale. No, just regular sale.
If you would have got it before the tickets sold out, like $45 is an unbelievable deal for a 4.5+ hour event. Like,
exactly. It was definitely a great choice. I just feel like like you said, he could have done a little bit more, and that's why I gave it a 9.
I also gave it a 9. Just like you said, he could have done something a little bigger, but I wasn't disappointed. He filled it up. It was a great choice. It was definitely more packed than Dombresky was, but we still had our room, and clearly it was a good choice for the fans because everybody was dancing by the end of it, no matter where you were.
Everybody was having a great time.
Yeah.
Our next category is the stage, and I don't know, but Mal P, he didn't really bring it to the table. Even I feel like Dombresky had a better visual or like better stage design than he did.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. His visuals weren't that great. It was just his name, Mal P, and there was another visual of his face kind of distorted and probably a couple different visuals, but it wasn't anything crazy. No lights, no foam, no nothing. Nothing crazy.
No, it was honestly really disappointing because just like you said, Dombresky we had just seen, and his visuals are really, really good. And what I didn't like from Mal P is it just really felt like, I mean, it was exactly what he was going for with the club vibes, but like if you've been to a club, you understand what I would say when it's like club visuals. Like it's just like super repetitive. It's the same thing. It's like 3 or 4 of the same, or like 3 or 4 different visuals over and over again in a cycle, and it's not synced with the song or anything. It's just plain. And like you were saying, he didn't have any like no fog, no lasers, like nothing, and he really fell short on that. And
I feel like at other shows that he's definitely done a better job at his stage design.
yeah, I don't think, or I literally can't say that it's the limitation of the venue because I've seen other artists do more with the same space. So I gave it a 5.5 because I was really he
Exactly.
could have done a lot more.
And I gave it a 5, just a flat 5, because like you said, he didn't bring it to the table.
The next category was how good was the crowd, and the crowd they really brought it. I don't want to make it because I said they got their cool card at the beginning, but like I said, as people were going on, everybody was loosening up. That's just kind of Mal P's vibe. It's just like, I don't know.
It's slightly bougie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a great way to put it. It's just like you're on your bougie shit, like with the shades on, just like, you know, you're just in your own world. You don't want to be doing too much, but we don't care. And especially by the end of the show, everybody was vibing with us because we were going in. Everybody was super polite. Nobody was rude. We just said, "Excuse me." Got exactly
like we
to where
said.
we needed to
exactly. We were able to get straight into that crowd and
out too when we went to go get the drink.
And
like we
straight
just
back in.
slipped out right. No problem.
No problem. I
Right
think
back to where
everybody
we
was like,
were.
"Oh yeah, these are the guys that were just up here." Like they just went.
They had to have been.
They went to get a drink because no one was tripping. Like
No, bro.
everybody was like, "All right, like go ahead."
Yeah, for sure. It was great.
Which I mean, that's what it is. Like if someone's trying to go in front of me, I'm not gonna be tripping. But if they're just gonna go in front of me and stand and not dance, that's when I'm gonna be pressed.
Yeah. The only time that I get upset when somebody comes and moves in front of me is if you're just going to stand there
And not
and
have a
not
good
move.
time.
Or if you're turning around, like looking not at the show, you're just not engaged,
Stand behind me.
then I'm going to get upset. And the person who does that is always just super tall and just like
Doesn't care.
just doesn't give a fuck. It's just fate. It always happens to be some tall motherfucker who's blocking you. It's crazy. But this time there was none of that. None of that. Everybody was on good vibes. I literally could not have asked for a better crowd for a 3-hour show.
Literally. The crowd was so great. It was definitely, like we've said plenty of times throughout the episode, they were giving out compliments. They were having a great time. Everybody knew the songs that he was gonna perform that were his, and it was just dope to like feel the atmosphere of everybody having a great time. So that's why I gave it a 10.
Yeah, I gave it a 10 as well. I
couldn't have asked for a better crowd.
No, everybody was super polite. We were moving through that bitch freely. Obviously, we're saying excuse me, we're being polite, but like nobody is pressed about anything. Everybody is dancing. Everybody's on the same good vibes. It was great.
Our next category is how good was the DJ's or the artist's performance, which would be the DJ, and it was great. He was doing good. He knew what song to drop when. Like he was mixing it so good. I feel like he never lost the engagement of the crowd. No one, like there wasn't a moment where everyone stopped or everybody just kept on getting better or like more lit and more lit. Like they say, the DJ just has to keep on getting better and better, and everybody was just having a great time.
Yeah. There was definitely a period in the middle of like the second hour where I was starting to get a little tired. I wasn't busting as many moves, but he was still playing good songs. And
that's why we had to go get the other drink.
Exactly. Just like you said, we had to go just refuel, just get the little boost for that last hour, and it definitely got us through it because 3 hours of dancing is a lot of dance. I'm telling you,
it's a lot of sweating, a lot of calorie burning.
The cardio is not to be fucked with.
Or at least we were moving. Moving.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not scared to dance, you're definitely getting your steps in. That's for sure. And like we have said before when we were talking about our experience, Mal P was just mixing it the entire time. There was not a one moment where he like completely stopped the music to transition to something else. It was smooth straight through the whole time. He's definitely used to like being in a club space for
hours,
like 6 hours, like because that club is 24 hours open, 24 hours, so that's where they be doing the super long sets. And he was completely unfazed by 3 hours because he was doing that like back to back to back shows.
Exactly.
So we were seeing on his Instagram just every day, every other day, 3 hours standing and
It
dancing.
was dope to finally experience something like that.
Yeah, that was the first, like, well, because Don Bresky obviously is a good DJ, but Mal P, like, he has,
definitely gave us the DJ experience. The other one was more like a concert.
yeah. And Mal P is just like on another level as far as like popularity compared to Don Bresky. He has so many more millions of streams. For him to stop at the Showbox out of all places is crazy. He definitely brought everything that he could into his performance, despite all his visuals and everything like that. So that's why I ended up giving him a 10 for his performance, because I couldn't have. He did his thing. He did his thing.
Exactly. His performance was definitely a 10. Like you said, it was almost like we were in Vegas having a DJ perform for us. So it was dope to get that experience and have a great time here in Seattle for the first time, and it was dope. I don't have anything else to say.
I'm telling you, it reminded me of Zook when we were there. It was that's where I was at if I just closed my eyes and I was dancing. That shit was lit. But the last category is the theme. And honestly, for this one, if you had noticed, like we said earlier, he doesn't have a name to his tour. He's just doing shows.
He's just a DJ.
He's just a DJ. He just pulls up places, I guess.
He's just a guy with a USB stick.
Literally. And he had not a single piece of merch. The venue was selling a bunch of sunglasses with like lights on them. It was just kind of funny. And hella people were buying them too, honestly.
I was honestly going to buy one, but I was just trying to get into it since we were already so late.
Yeah. But light up sunglasses is not what you want from your merch. He really just like,
it wasn't the vibe.
Yeah, it was not the vibe. And like we said with the visuals earlier, there was no theme, no matching artwork. There is
nothing.
There's no poster. There's not even really like a rollout. He's just like, I'm doing shows, go to my website on his socials, and then he just like posts like a picture when he does the show or after he does the show, you know? So it's like, it was definitely so much less than what Don Bresky did. He really fell short.
He definitely really fell short on the theme, because it was almost on some Joji stuff where it was just him coming out and performing. It was just a DJ out here.
It was even worse than Joji, because just like you said, he's just a DJ. He's just a guy with a USB on the CDJs. Like that was what the vibe is. He's like, I'm turning all the lights off, and the only light was the visuals on the stage. And he was like, it was cool. That's what he was going for. But like, that's not. There's no bigger picture to that other than he's just trying to make it basically what he's used to, like the most.
Exactly.
So I ended up giving it a 2, because I think that's the lowest score I've ever given anything, but it is definitely deserved because there was no theme to be seen.
Yeah, it was so disappointing. I had to give it a 1.5. It was there's no theme. What's the theme? Mal P? That's your name, bro.
Yeah.
I could write my name on everything and call it a theme, but I guess that's why you get a 1.5.
Yeah. That has got to be the lowest score given in PitCrew history on anything. The 1.5.
You think that we haven't given a 1?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Hey, somebody fact check me if I'm wrong.
Well, that's it for our categories. So that makes my total come out to a 35.5.
And my total is also a 35.5. So that makes the overall 71. a go. And I think that's a super fair place to put it because not everybody wants to dance or can dance for 3 hours, let alone like 4.5 if you got there right when it opened. But I had a great time. He played a bunch of great songs. He was mixing it, even though he didn't put a bunch of effort into the extras of the show. He did put his 100% effort into his performance, and so that's why I think a go is the perfect spot for it to be.
Exactly. I think a go is a good spot because it's like if you like to go out and have a good time and go to the club, it's a good DJ that you're going to see. He's going to play good songs. Everybody's going to have a great time. You might have to pay a little bit more than you would to get into the club, but you're going to have a better time, and it's going to be so much more fun.
Yeah, people were definitely on better vibes than people were going to be at a club. And he gave the same level of performance. So definitely go. I think he is a DJ that you should see if you enjoy house music, if you enjoy EDM music. He's definitely worth the watch.
That one's like, yeah, if you guys enjoy house or EDM, it's a must go. But
if you like dancing,
yeah,
you should give it a try. You should go listen to his music. You should go if you have the opportunity, for sure. We're going to talk about some concerts coming up now. You actually went to a concert before we start that. You went to a concert with your family recently, didn't you?
Yeah, last Friday I went to go see Marc Anthony for my mom's birthday, and that was pretty cool. It was if you guys are Latin or Hispanic, you guys know Marc Anthony. He's a legendary name. So it was dope to see him and see his performance. He sings with no song, no track. Everything is made on the spot. He's got his whole band behind him, just cooking that salsa beat up, just cooking it up like nothing. I'm telling you, bro, there was a moment where he was just standing and it was like Michael Jackson. Everybody was like, ah! Bro,
that's crazy.
It was so lit. And then the bongos start fucking cracking and everything just starts getting lit, bro. I'm telling you, it was such a dope experience to see a legendary artist. The only thing that we didn't like is that he kind of pulled a Drake on us, where he just did these couple songs that it was like, bro, what about all your other great songs? Like, you have such a big catalog of songs that you're gonna select these songs to do, and we're not gonna get to see one of your best songs. Like, how are you gonna pull up and do that to your fans? And a couple years back, he was gonna come, or no, it was when everybody was doing those virtual shows.
Mm-hmm.
He did a virtual show and he had everybody pay for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The day of, homie canceled it. No refund, no nothing.
No refund?
It was just a L.
No refund is crazy.
Exactly. It's like, bro, what? How are you gonna do that to everybody that's gonna pay for you to see you? Like, what?
So he's kind of a sellout.
Basically, he's just a bastard. I'm telling you, that's why it was dope to see him actually perform and see his quality of a singer, but he's a bastard. Bro, he would sing a song and take such a long pause in between the song, not saying nothing. The lights would shut off. Bro, people would sit down. It's like, what?
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, but my mom enjoyed it. It was good. At least
It was a good night out.
At least we got to see him.
I saw all the posts on your story. It looked like he was going in, but I get what you're saying. Like, the pause in between the song is
Especially when you're a salsa artist, like everybody's here to dance.
you got to keep people moving for sure.
Everybody's here to dance, bro. What's good? Like, let me get jiggy with it. Let me get down.
Exactly. Okay, but now concerts coming up. On March 1st is Fall Out Boy, which is
Tomorrow.
yeah, that is literally tomorrow. Yeah, they're like a emo band. You would know a song if it came on the radio. Like even you were like, I don't know any of those songs, and then I played like 3, and you're like, okay, I know this song. Okay, I know. Okay,
I don't think I know who they are. It's like, if he played them again, I'd probably know. But
they're at the Climate Pledge, so they're on a world tour. I'm pretty sure they're veterans to go into shows. They're from like the 2010s. You know who Fall Out Boy is. You don't know who Fall Out Boy, but they know who Fall Out Boy is.
they know. Nana knows.
Yeah, Nana's heard of Fall Out Boy for sure. And then on March 6th is gonna be Mariah the Scientist, and she's like a R&B, like hip hop type artist. She is.
Isn't she dating Young Thug?
Yeah, she's Young Thug's like girlfriend or
Boo thing.
yeah, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be at the Showbox. I don't really know
I'm a big dog.
any of her songs, but she.
You a little cat.
Do you know any of her songs?
I might have a couple liked, but I couldn't tell you off the dome.
But I think it is definitely a show that people in this area would like. It's gonna do good at the Showbox.
The girls are gonna go and have a good time
for sure.
After that, it's the man, the myth, the legend,
Boy.
Benito himself, Bad Bunny, on March 9th, which we're the PitCrew Podcast will be there to see him live.
Yes, sir. I cannot wait. I haven't been doing as much like deep diving.
He needs to. We already updated the playlist, so you guys can go and get that.
Go check it out.
Go check it out right now because the Bad Bunny set list is there.
Crazy.
The official set list. What he's gonna play, song after song after song. The songs that he's gonna play are those songs.
There's
so
like 30 of them bitches. The set list is so long.
Exactly. It's like 2 hours worth of music that you guys need to go prepare yourself to go see that because it's gonna be great.
Yeah, definitely gonna be one of the shows of 2024. Like
2024
is gonna be up there for sure.
This man don't even speak Spanish.
I do not, but I saw him at Coachella, and boy, that boy is different. Bad Bunny, that boy is different gravy. Let me tell you. He is not to be played with.
That boy is some sauce.
That boy is not to be played with. He puts on a great performance.
You got to pull up to that one.
Like, I do not speak Spanish. I can barely speak Spanish. Like, he just makes good music. It's very similar to me to like dancing to EDM. Like, there doesn't have to be words. You don't necessarily have to know what they're saying. Like, you can tell he's a good singer. He's got good musical like production. He's got an ear. He definitely knows what he's doing. He's very deserving in the position that he's in. He makes great music. He puts on a great show, and you don't know when you're going to be able to see him come to Seattle again, because the last time he came here was how many years ago?
Like 2, 3, 4 maybe.
And because the last tour he went on, he didn't come.
He didn't come on because the last tour he was doing was stadiums. And
even bigger,
He said the stadium that we have isn't big enough. He said y'all got a little stadium, so he didn't come.
He said, I'm headlining Coachella this year. Like, Lumen Field is not enough.
Isn't that?
I guess. But that's why I'm trying to tell you, you got to pull up.
Exactly. Because Bad Bunny, that show is crazy. like he said, the first time I saw him, it was crazy, and then we saw him at Coachella, and it was even more crazy. I'm a old reggaeton fan, so it was dope when we went to Coachella and he brought out all the old reggaeton heads, and that was such a good experience. So I can't imagine what he's gonna do at this next tour, because the first tour it was just such a good show. It was dope just to go hang out with my family, and now I'm gonna be there with the bro, my family, and my girl.
Everybody's pulling up.
It's
I'm
gonna be lit.
you.
It's gonna be such a
Everybody's
good
gonna
time.
pull up. You gotta pull up.
You gotta be there to have a good time with everybody else. And then the next concert is Nicki Minaj on the next day, March 9th or March 10th, the next day, because Bad Bunny is on March 9th. And Nicki Minaj is, as you guys should know, a legendary rap artist. She's Young Money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else I can say. She's a barb. Like, if you're gonna be there, you're gonna be there. All the girls are gonna be out in Seattle on Sunday.
Boy, because she's also at the Climate Pledge that night after Bad Bunny. Everybody's about to be out because there's about to be people camping out in front of the Climate Pledge on some Taylor Swift fan shit. Like, the barbs are not to be fucked with. So,
just like the Swifties.
yeah.
So
it's gonna. She's definitely gonna put on a good performance. We don't really have to say much. When you hear the name Nicki Minaj, you know
it's
who
like
she
saying
is.
Drake.
Yeah, exactly. And the next concert is Lil Tecca, which is also on March 10th. And I'm pretty sure he's also bringing Sofago. So we're considering going, but...
That's going to be at the WAMU. Underneath.
Is it really at the WAMU?
Yeah, underneath the
Really?
Lumen. It's going to be in Seattle.
Damn.
So it's going to be lit in Seattle.
The pit is about to... Because the WAMU is just a fat ass. Boy, damn, we might have to pull up now. I don't know if we will because Bad Bunny is the night before, but you never knew. You never know. The pit crew.
You never knew. We might be there.
You would never knew. The next concert is Boss on March 17th.
Damn, we might have to skip out on Lil Tecca
so we can go see Boss
7 days later.
Yes, for sure. Because
Basi.
I think he's going to be at one of the show
Imagine
boxes.
he brings out J. Cole. You never know.
Any of the Dreamville people, you never know. He might bring out Earth Gang. He might bring out Jid. You never know. Like,
he said Basi.
but he's got a bunch of good songs. I definitely want to go to that one for sure because we need more concerts.
I'm
to
out
go
in
to.
Boca Raton. I'm sipping Roca Bajon.
There you go. I can't think of any
I got
other
this
songs.
girl up at home.
I'm trying to think of like Dreamville songs that he's on.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. But Boss, March 17th. Don't want to give you too much of a heads up in the future, but it is the end of February, so it is starting to heat up.
We don't want to give you so much of an anticipation because we want you to go to that Bad Bunny concert because that one's going to be lit.
We want you to go to Bad Bunny. That's for sure. Everything after that is
let us know
whatever.
if you're going to be there. We can meet up, get lit before, get lit after. We're going to go out, go to the club probably, like have a good time. If
let us know.
You need to have a good time. Let us know. We'll be up there. We'll have a group of people.
The Pit Crew can show you a good time in Seattle. We can put you on.
So
hit us up on Instagram, comment on YouTube, whatever. Hit us up. Let us know. We'll make something happen.
You guys should definitely check us out on our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok, everywhere. We're on it.
Yeah, we be uploading clips. We be on that shit.
Yeah, I hope you guys are liking what we're doing. We're definitely getting a lot better, I feel like, and Let us know how you're liking the videos, how you're liking the logos, how everything's turning out. Let us know if you want anything else.
Yeah, any feedback helps. We appreciate it. If you want $5, Nair won it again this last time, so this might be one of the last times if she gets it again, because she's just taking all of our money. But there was only one song that Maupi played twice. The first person to comment which song that is and put their Cash App tag will get $5 from the PitCrew Podcast.
Exactly. Or we have Zelle, so you can.
Yeah, we got Zelle. Yeah, I'm not scared of Zelle.
If you say something, if you put it, we'll hit you up and figure it out.
Just be the first. If you're the first, we'll get you $5 somehow. Put it towards your Bad Bunny ticket.
Hey, there you go. You already know what's good. Bad Bunny. Check him out.
But I don't really have much else to say.
We appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, especially if you made it all the way to the end. We want to thank you. Stick with us because we got a bunch of concerts coming up that we're looking forward to. So there's definitely content to come.
Yeah. The next one is the Bad Bunny, and then probably Boss.
Probably Boss.
And then probably
I don't know if there's anything before
Coachella 2024. So you guys got to check that out.
Hey.
You already know. I don't know if you guys checked out the lineup, but we're going to go to Coachella 2024.
Yeah, we might have to talk about it a little more next time. But the countdown to Coachella has begun. So we're like T-minus less than 50 days to when we're going to pull up. It's like almost less than 40 days to weekend one. So
exactly. Comment if you guys want the playlist for Coachella, because I have one, but I'm not going to put it out there if you guys don't want it.
Because it's like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of music. But if you want it, let us know. We'll put you on.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Peace out.
Peace.